Okay, so we're going to try to recreate this pose here on the right with this basic rig. And how I like to start out my posing, I like to work on like the spine first. You might have heard of it be called the line of action. Kind of get you that feel for well, the literal line going through the body of the action that the character is making. So to kind of get that, I would say take the hips down, maybe to like about here, rotate them out a little bit, maybe like that much. I'm probably going to keep this foot around similar positioning, maybe move it out just a little bit. If I'm animating from about like right here, maybe I'll give him a little bit of, no, I think I'll keep it like that. So maybe move this back a little bit more, get some tilt this way, this way. Kind of see, grab this guy. He's kind of tilting more this way. So we can give him some direction this way, curvature this way. Kind of maybe want to bring him down a little bit more, like to like here, maybe further back. Forward this way, the head's kind of off, side this way, maybe a little further down. Further this way. Kind of want the shoulders to be more like that, but it kind of makes the spine look a little weird. Maybe get a little more tilt in these directions. Okay, that's a good starting point. Alright, so let's take the foot, move him out to about, let's say, like back over here. The knee is pretty straight. It's going right around like here. You can kind of see like the knee is facing toward the camera here, so we'll keep the knee facing toward the camera this way, and then we kind of just keep moving this out. Kind of maybe rotate the hips a little more. Check on it. The foot could probably maybe move the hips a little bit further up. Whenever you make these poses, you kind of want to make it so that it looks realistic from all angles, and that'll make it a lot easier from the angle that you're trying to make it from. So that looks kind of similar. This leg looks like it's coming out a little bit too much. Maybe push it back, push it in, rotate the hips a little more this way. Pull these out a little bit. rotate this just a little bit this way. Okay, let's see. This guy is coming in and up. Rotating this way. And go in this direction. And we can work on the fingers a little bit afterward. Shoulders all the way up there, a little bit further back. He's pretty straight armed, maybe like a little bit of bend. And it's above his head, but we'll keep it like that for now. We rotate this a little more. Rotate the neck a little less. Kind of sort of getting there a little bit. All right. Bring this down in. It's from like right here. It's the hand is facing sort of like this direction. Little fist, and then we can bring the elbow down here. Kind of like that. That's looking more. It's kind of opened up a little bit this way. Looks pretty similar. Maybe the hand needs to be moved a little bit. It is over his head. It's kind of hard to gauge from that angle. You kind of got to go around. His hand, maybe a little bit further up. Now, if you hit F to get closer in on it, then we can kind of work on the fist a little bit. Let's see if we have a fist control here. No. Okay, so we're just gonna rotate these out a little bit. And then typically you'd work on the fingers to close first before you work on the thumb, just like in real life. So you would close these, a little tighter, out, down. Kind of bring these out. Maybe a little further in this way. Yeah, looks like a good fist. Okay. Not super happy with the shoulders. Maybe if the shoulder was a little bit more out this way, it would look better. Because I just feel like we're losing a little bit of that. Maybe it's just because his shoulders are too wide up here. I'm not sure. But if we... that looks like a good positioning. Maybe this can go up a little bit further. More that way. Yeah, looks pretty good. Okay, and then we can go on this guy, same thing. To make the fist, bring these out a little bit. Same with this one. And then start to curl them in. And it doesn't really have to be perfect. I mean, just kind of get a basic shape of what it's supposed to look like. I wonder if you can... No, you can't move these. Okay, so that's the fist. Okay, and then to kind of check out without the controls, you can go up here to Show, and then select NURBS Curves, and this is it without the controls, if you kind of want to see it. Uh, Looks kind of okay. I kind of want the arm to be a little bit more toward me, or the hand, sorry. So if it's that way, let's bring it out this way a little bit. I feel like it was just a little bit too far behind him. You know, maybe from like right there, maybe rotate the hand up a little bit. Maybe rotate this little out, down a little bit. Yeah, that looks okay. I kind of want to adjust the hips a little more just because I feel like this right. Mm, see, something still feels a little bit off from here. Doesn't feel far enough forward, maybe. Let's see, a little more this way. I'd like there to be some rotation here. Let's see if we can get some rotation in the toe. A little more that way. You'll probably learn pretty quickly that a lot of times with making poses and animating in general, you can tweak stuff for hours and hours and hours and still never get it to look exactly how you want it. But this is kind of close. But yeah, this is just an example of how to kind of get to a pose similar to an example like the ones that I gave you guys for the excited and sad poses. And then once you pick your own pose, you'll be able to make it from there. But yeah, hopefully kind of just watching, working through all the different curves here, mainly just rotating. I don't think a lot of them give you even the translation option, except for a couple of them, like the main hip, uh, and then yeah, like the root, and then obviously the ones to control the elbows and the knees and such. But yeah, besides that, shouldn't really be a lot of moving, mainly just rotating once you kind of set the hips, feet, and the hands. Um, but yeah, as always, go ahead and work on your poses, and if you have any questions, then definitely feel free to ask.